morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kristen and I do fashion and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. Today we have a very interesting video. We are actually going to be doing a Shop Cider haul. Now this is the first time I've ever ordered from Shop Cider, but believe me, they have been trying to get me to buy from them for years now. I always see them advertised all over Instagram, so I thought it was going to be like a phase that comes and goes. But they have been consistently promoting their company on Instagram to me for years now, so I finally bit the bullet and decided to go and purchase some items myself. There are a lot of videos up on YouTube about Shop Cider, but I really wasn't sure if those people were being honest or not, so in this video we are doing a 100% honest review on Shop Cider. It's going to be a ruthless review, so please make sure you stay tuned. So this skirt here actually is one of my favorite pieces from the haul. I think it's beautiful. I think it looks really good on. It fits really well. I love the leather and kind of suede mismatch material on here. I feel like it makes it really easy to pair with a lot of different pieces, and it just kind of gives a unique look to the actual outfit, and I just felt like it fit really well. I feel like it's not the best quality. It's quite thin. It's not see-through though. I think for the price, it's a good piece. Now, if I was picking this over something that was at like Aritzia or a more high-end piece, I'd probably choose that over this. But if you don't have the money to spend on something more luxury, then I do think this is a good option and actually looks more expensive than it actually is. So the next little top I got is this one right here, and honestly I thought this was really cute. I really love the kind of like bohemian print along the bottom. I thought it fit quite well, and I do just like how the knit kind of accentuates the neckline, and I don't know, it's a very nice top in the way it looks. Now the quality is not up to par with how it looks. It definitely feels cheap. Like I'm not sure what they made this out of. I'm not sure if it'll tell me actually. Let's see. It's made from 43% viscose, 32% nylon, and 25% polyester. For some reason, this just doesn't feel like a knit. I know it looks like a knit, but it just doesn't feel like one. It just feels kind of weird. I know that's a really bad way to describe it, but I wouldn't recommend this one. It is a little bit see-through as well. Even though I felt like it looked decent and also fit kind of nice, I just feel like I'll never gravitate to wearing it just because it doesn't feel that nice on the body. And that's a huge thing for me. Definitely the feeling of clothes is what makes me want to wear them and how I feel in them. So looking in the mirror, I do like how this looks on, but when I'm feeling myself in it, I'm just not in love with it. I don't think this one was that great of quality, to be honest with you guys. So the next item I have are these little shorts right here, and I love these. I think these are probably the best quality of all the items that I purchased. They feel like the type of quality clothing that you would get from like a good store. I'm not saying it's like a luxurious high-end designer type piece, but it's definitely something you could buy from like Abercrombie, Walmart, H&M, potentially Hollister, that kind of clothing. I feel like it's up to par with that. And I think that has partially to do with the corduroy fabric. It's just, how are you supposed to get that wrong? So I just think the material choice for these shorts is really good. The pockets are huge in these shorts, so you can totally fit your phone in it, and I don't feel like they bulk out in any weird way, so I do actually really like the pockets in these. I just thought they fit really well. They're actually really soft, which I really like, and I actually really liked the belt on this one as well. It actually felt like decent quality. It's very pliable, and I feel like I'll actually get a lot of use out of this belt. I'll probably use it on other pieces as well, so I definitely recommend if you're gonna pick something up from Shop Cider, these shorts, even though I think they're a tiny bit more expensive than some of the other items, they're definitely worth it because some of the other items you should just not waste your money on at all. If I was to go on Shop Cider and have to do this shopping all over again, this is one of those pieces that I'd definitely buy again. Now the next little top I got is right here. Now I do like the buttons on this top, that's about it. Basically, this top just did not fit well. I just don't understand the design. I did get this in a small instead of extra small because they were sold out at the time. So maybe if it wasn't an extra small, it would have fit a little bit nicer. But again, the feeling on this one, I don't know, it just feels cheap. It honestly just feels cheap. I don't like this one. I don't recommend you spending your money on it. I would rather you guys, you know, save your money and invest in a piece that's going to last for a long time and is gonna feel and look luxurious. This does not. So this one just felt really cheap. The straps were way too big on this. The ones that go on my shoulders, I couldn't even wear it because they were way too big. And then the one that went around the neck was like, I could wear it, but it looked too big as well. It wasn't doing anything. It wasn't helping hold up my shirt at all. I actually took the straps, like the little ones, and kind of tucked them inside when I was wearing this because they were just useless. They were just falling off my shoulders. Like I could not keep them on. I picked up this skirt as well. Now this is like very heavy duty. It's very, very thick. It almost feels like it could be like a real leather because it's just so thick. However, there is a downside to that, and that's just that when I had it on, even though I felt like it fit really well, I did feel just a little bit restricted in it in my movements. Like if I had to go run somewhere for some reason, I feel like it would not be comfortable in this skirt. I know skirts aren't made for running in, but if you know what I'm talking about, just the leg movements were a little bit stiff because this is such a thick, stiff fabric. I do like the design of it though, and I like how high-waisted it is, and I also like that it does come with a belt. I definitely think you need a belt with this. It looked a little bit odd without a belt. However, the belt that it came with, I do not like. I don't like this triangle detail. I found it very hard to actually get the belt strap through and actually lace it up and everything. It was just a little bit difficult to work with. And to my surprise, even though this is called a mini skirt, it's quite long, but also it has shorts underneath. Like it's actually a skort. It's not just a skirt. When I was like pulling it on, I was like, wait, what's going on down there? Because I did not expect there to be shorts inside, and I didn't really look inside before pulling it up. So I was like, what's happening? And then I realized there's actual shorts inside of this skirt. The next shirt I have is this one right here, and I hate this. This shirt is just so ill-fitting. I absolutely hate it. I don't know what happened. It just does not fit at all. I'm quite a tiny person. The bust line under this goes like halfway up my breast and does not go under at all. I can't make it go under because there's no extra fabric to kind of bring it down under that line. So I don't know who this is supposed to fit because I have a quite small chest. If it doesn't fit me, it's definitely not going to fit anyone that has a larger chest. I just felt like this was really cheap. I didn't really like the eyelets. I felt like they came apart really easy. So I would be worried that this shirt would just pop open. It does feel kind of soft, I guess, but honestly, it's just really cheap. It's very thin and see-through. I just don't like it. The sleeves, I don't like either. The button on the side was really hard to get on and off. I just felt like it didn't fit nicely at all. And sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I told you guys this was going to be a absolutely ruthless review, and I just do not like this piece at all. There are some pieces from Shop Cider that I think are way better quality. This is just not one of those pieces, and I don't recommend you guys wasting your money on it. And I'm sorry if you guys were really like, oh my gosh, I love that shirt, I want to buy it, I've seen it online. Don't worry, I had the exact same feelings, but I'm here to tell you it's just not worth it. Buy something else that's actually worth your hard-earned cash. Next, I have this skirt here. Now, to be honest, I was a little disappointed in this skirt, not because of the fabric or anything, but just because of the colors. I thought they were going to be a little bit different than what they turned out to be. I think they just don't go together, and I'm not sure if it's showing on camera, but I just feel like the three colors here don't go together as well as they look like they would online, and I just feel like it's a little bit mismatched and just doesn't look seamless. I'm just not 100% sold on these three color combinations together. I found it really hard to pair something with them. I don't know, I just don't really like the color combination here, so I'll just leave that at that because that's just kind of a more personal preference. Now, the faux leather on this is okay. It's not great quality, honestly. I wouldn't buy this again. I feel like it's a little bit cheap feeling. It's not as good as quality as some of the other pieces. It did fit well, it's just the colors and everything. I just feel like it's one of those pieces that I'm not gonna get use out of, and I just wouldn't recommend purchasing over some of the other pieces that I have in this haul that I like a little bit better. So let's just get into my final kind of thoughts about the brand and the pieces that I bought and what I actually recommend it to you guys. And I am gonna have a few extra pieces in an upcoming haul, and 3 of the 4 pieces in that haul are definitely in my top 5, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that video. And I have an extra exciting little tidbit in that video as well, so definitely wanna check out that video. Make sure you're subscribed and ring the bell icon as well so that you're notified when that video goes live. So my first thought on this brand after trying all of those clothes is that for some reason the skirts, the actual bottoms, actually are better quality than a lot of the tops. Now, I don't know if that's just because of the tops that I ended up picking, because there are some that are better quality and some that are just straight up bad. But I did find overall that the skirts actually were just tended to be better quality than the tops, and that's probably because they're easier to make, you know, they're just one circle, but the shorts were really good as well. So I don't know. The bottoms were definitely better than the tops though, so if you are going to shop from Shop Cider, then I think that investing in more of the bottoms than the tops might be a better way to go. Again, that was just my experience. There's so many different pieces on there that you could buy, so if you got different pieces, then you could have a completely different experience than I did. So who do I actually think this site is for, and who should actually shop there? Because I am definitely not saying that all of you should go shop on Shop Cider, because I don't think it's the best quality, but if you are someone that's looking at kind of like Shein, that kind of price range and everything, Shein's actually got quite a bit more expensive in the last like couple of years, so I think it's very comparable to Shop Cider now, and I personally think from my own experience that Shop Cider, you'll probably have better luck in finding a bit better pieces. Shein can go like horribly wrong. Like Shop Cider, that shirt that I absolutely hated, it was bad, but it is not the same level of bad quality as you can get on Shein. I've had some absolutely terrible experiences shopping on Shein. One time I got a bralette and it literally felt like dryer sheets. The lace on it actually felt like dryer sheets and was absolutely disgusting. It felt so bad on my body. It felt so scratchy and it actually hurt to wear. So I definitely think Shop Cider is better than Shein and is more comparable to kind of like H&M and potentially Zara in certain pieces, but I do think there is a hit and miss. But I also think there's a hit and miss with H&M and also Zara, so I think it's kind of in the same realm of those brands there. Now, if you do have the money to spend at a place like Aritzia or even Abercrombie or even Hollister, Hollister actually has some really good quality pieces. I've never been disappointed in the quality from Hollister. Then I would recommend those brands over this one. And I just think the return policy is a little bit easier in those brands than this one might be a little bit more sketchy. I've never actually tried to return anything to Shop Cider, but because it's more of an indie brand, I do feel like it could be a little bit more complicated. Again, I haven't done it, so I could be completely wrong. Comment down below if you've ever returned anything to Shop Cider so people can hear like real life experiences on how that went. So this brand, I'm kind of like 50-50 on. I could see it if you don't have a lot of money or want very unique pieces for not a lot of money. then it could be a good place to go. But if you do have the extra cash or want to save up and get something a little bit better quality that will last you longer, then I absolutely recommend avoiding this brand and just saving your money and using it somewhere like Aritzia or Abercrombie or Hollister that are just better quality. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below so that I know. Also, make sure you're subscribed and have rung that bell icon if you haven't already. And just thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!